you've awoken them. So regardless if you like it or not, fam, it is about you. It's bigger than you, but you have like you
some acknowledgement. Yes,
you're
the foundation.
You're the foundation, fam.
And you got to represent. And you got to represent everything it means which you are doing.
But base.
Yeah, think about it. As I said, and never ever forget, for one comes many, innit? Because how many young shizzos are there out there now? Think about it. 12-year-olds sitting down and the TV guy.
It has to be not only the shizzos, it has to be the lot of you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get everyone on the board.
Not just you, but everyone.
Yeah, it's got to be everyone.
Whether it's a singer, whether it's a graffiti, it doesn't matter who the. As long as you are brown and you're doing something, it doesn't matter. Who gives a
brown?
Anything.
Tell me brown. Say it loud. I'm black.
Brown, baby. Anything. But the thing is, I don't like to put colour on things. But I don't like to put colour on things either. But it doesn't matter what you do. As long as you make good music, just fucking make it and just appreciate it and just do it. Because it's not about you, it's about the people you're reaching out to because they buy your music. Because if you didn't have them, you won't sell any music. If you don't have them, you won't be doing music. It relates to the people you're reaching out to. Music is about the people you touch and how you make them feel. So when you listen to a Jodeci record and you're having sex or something, right, it makes you feel a certain way. You get me? Yeah. If you listen to a Snoop Dogg record, nothing but a G thing, and smoking some weed. And he's smoking some weed, it makes you feel a way. But it's the same way if you listen to a young kid listen to a Jessie J record and it says, makes you feel a way, or a Nicki Minaj record. It's about the fucking fans. It's not about the rappers. But the rappers and artists and singers have got their own fucking egos. They've got to leave them at the door, but they can't. Because they're trying to blow.
That's exactly where it starts getting complicated, is the egos. People forget why they started doing music in the first place, and that's it.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that bullshit.
But then again, on the flip side, bro, listen, on the flip side, I understand where you're coming from. Say if I was an artist, and not intentionally, before the label, before the A&R, before my local fan base, before my core fan base, I just done music for myself. But my music happened to be the length. So if my music happened to be the length, people take to my music, and my music is now the thing, and I'm not making people, and I've still got that mentality that this music's for myself, this started for me, innit?
Yeah.
Like, so why should then I feel upset, or for not catering to everybody else's needs, or thinking, okay, I should do this for the industry? You can look at the
you don't have to cater to no one. You make your music. It's a beautiful thing.
But then it's still a cliche, because then you should be thinking, I'm part of the scene, the same scene that's pushing my music is the same scene that's also helping someone else. So just because on the flip side, I've got a picture mentality where I'm thinking, okay, you know what?
I hear you, but remember one thing is when you get to that point, you know what people fail to understand? There's so much cake to go around, everyone can eat a piece. There's so much cake around. And what they're thinking about is oh shit, if I sell 500 copies on iTunes, there's so much paper to go around.
No, what he's saying is, he's saying there's a difference between people who's doing it for the money and being in the industry, and people who's just doing it for the love of the music.
But that's cool, that's good.
But you got to see it as this, A lot of money's in the industry, sorry bro. A lot of money's in the industry, they're comfortable. You got to understand, you know. Remember, there's a man who's been collecting their 12 grand check every month.
Yeah.
And A&R gets 3 chances. He gets 50 grand a year, a company car, and he gets 3 chances to bring 3 hot pieces of talent. After the 3rd one, you're going to lose your job. No more 50 grand a year, no more company Porsche car.
Right.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So they have to be so careful who they pick.
Yeah.
You get me? But not even that. But if you're comfortable to something, and you got to look at it, promoters, like certain promoters who's been holding events for 15 to 16, 17 years in the industry, they've made personal relationships with a lot of people, artists, managements, whatever. So I'm the new thing and I'm tearing up. My song's big, but the promoter who's putting on the liquids, who owns 30 liquids all over England, you're his nephew. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So no matter how good my talent is,
you get me? That's the industry. The industry's affiliation.
And a lot of it goes down to routine and comfortability. Like stuff what me and Shiz are trying to do in that, it's going to break the doors. Remember, you know, as you said, music is very influential. Like prime example, I was just a fat kid from Brixton, blood. I was on this road thing. All of a sudden, I'm kind of famous. You know them ones there? I can't smoke in public. I can't smoke in front of little kids and that. What do you mean? I used to smoke down Brixton High Road going to school every day. Now I've got to change that. So boom, the reason why it has to change. And then also now I've got to be careful what I say. Do you get me?
Right.
So, but at first I'm thinking, what's that got to do with me?
Right.
Do you get me?
Right.
Like, but it's more than you. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
Do you get me?
Yes.
You can't decide if you want the power or not.
It's just given.
It's given. It's either it comes or it hasn't. Think about it. There's so many million people in the world. How come why did Shizzle just say Burban?
Yeah.
He was meant to do it, bro. Bass.
True. I'll say one more thing though, Just shout this to Shizzle personally. Whether it goes out, it don't go out. This is to you, Shizzle. Yeah? don't ever think that there's no other foundation. The foundation starts with you. So for 1,000 years time, in Germany, they're wearing kilts and they're dancing to Burban. Yeah, they'll say, yeah, 1,000 years ago, this was the guy. On Wikipedia plus 2.
Yeah, I hear that, but
you're gonna have kids that are gonna be like, oh, what's Burban? And then you're gonna have their parents
but
no, there's no but.
No, but here's the but. But here's the but.
Let me say one more thing. Let me say one more thing. Let me say one more thing from this.
You know them when
I say I have 16 kids right now. I even have 25 kids right now. And some of my kids even have some kids right now, yeah? Does that mean I must disregard my mother?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Comes many. Exactly. And you never ever forget.
If that's what happens, that's what happens.
No,
but I didn't. But hold on. But what I'm saying is, no. But listen to what I'm saying, innit? No, okay. If it comes up, fine. But I never started it for that. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, that's not the point.
No, but that's the point I'm trying to make. I never sat there and thought, hold on, in 100 years' time, I'm starting this thing just so that I get recognised.
What you're telling is the truth.
In the industry right now, I'll clash you. I'm the best Burban artist in the scene. I'm brown, yeah, I'm sexy. What? Yeah, Sharma.
Yeah, but listen, let's go back to what I'm trying to say to you now. No matter how you put a spin in, what you're telling me is honest truth coming from your heart.
Yeah.
But no matter how you put a spin in it,
of course,
off spin it,
that's fine.
People are going to have the interpretation to change it however they want to change
let them.
Some people might say, okay, oh, you might have that mentality. Some people might say you might not have that mentality. It doesn't matter. But as long as you know that you are the foundation,
yeah,
forget about
okay, no, that's fine.
First off, for better or for worse,
I hear that.
Understand that you've got a title from one comes many, innit?
I hear that, but what I'm saying is, I didn't start it for that. I didn't sit there and think, hold on, I have to be a leader in this thing. I saw the gap in it. I saw the gap, and I thought it had to be filled because there's people here that need their market. Do you get me? So whether or not in 100 years they say it's because of me, I didn't sit there and say, hold on, I'm only doing this because I want the kudos in 5 years' time.
The people need to know that, right?
Yeah, obviously.
It's not, we know that you didn't do it because Shizio wants all the glory. We know that. All the artists that are part of it know it.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Anyway.
You seen a gap and you wanted to change a movement.
Yeah, that's all. That's all it was.
Now that you put a different spin on it, you've called it Burban instead of Urban this.
Yeah, cool.
This is my syrup.
Lang.
Stories, man. This is my syrup.
Real talk.
Shouts to ABK.
Let's steal some food. Later.
So